You're sitting on the edge of the couch. The room feels heavy. He looks up slowly. His eyes catch yours. The air freezes. You wonder why he's staring now. Is he checking out completely? Did I say something wrong? Do I still matter to him? Is this just how love dies? Am I the problem here? The relationship didn't get harder because your feelings faded. It got heavier because your shared safety quietly broke. You don't lose someone overnight. You lose them in the small silences you never repair. You are not failing at love. This is not a sign you chose wrong. Every couple that has ever loved deeply has stood exactly where you are. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what moves behind his eyes, how to respond without triggering distance, and why this quiet moment is your most powerful connection tool yet. Let's get into it. Most couples believe a lingering stare means boredom, distraction, or emotional withdrawal. But the real truth is, your partner's nervous system is reading you before his mind can catch up. When safety leaves the room, words become heavy. His body switches to observation mode. What looks like detachment is actually a quiet reach for grounding. He is not pulling away, he is pausing. His eyes are carrying the emotional weight his mouth hasn't learned to speak yet. Honestly, male attachment often processes through sight before sound. He scans your face for threat. He searches your posture for warmth. Once you realize his silence is not rejection, everything shifts. You stop treating stillness as a warning. You start treating it as a bridge. And this is where it gets really interesting. When you meet his quiet with calm presence instead of anxious questions, his system finally relaxes. That shift alone rewires your entire dynamic. The weight of the unspoken. Here's the part no one talks about. Most couples treat quiet eye contact like background noise. You assume he's zoning out. You miss the signal entirely. But beneath the surface, his nervous system is scanning for permission to just be present. He feels the distance. You feel it too. His attachment patterns default to observation when his capacity runs low. Not louder conversations, not more compromising, not scheduling a weekly check-in. Just two people who actually feel safe enough to sit in the quiet together for the first time in years. Watch how it plays out. The disconnecting version sounds like you breaking the silence with a sharp, "What's wrong now?" His shoulders tighten instantly. He looks away. The connecting version sounds like you holding the gaze. You breathe slower. You stay soft. His brain quietly registers, "She's not asking me to fix it. She just wants me here." That's the shift that turns a relationship that feels like a negotiation into one that feels like a refuge. The inventory of presence. Most people in relationships think he's judging you. You assume he's calculating your energy. You brace for criticism. But honestly, he's not keeping score. He's memorizing your face. When daily stress drains his reserves, his nervous system anchors on what feels steady. He is looking for his safe harbor. Your presence becomes his reset button. Here's what changes everything. In the disconnecting version, you interpret the quiet as boredom. You fill it with sudden questions. He feels rushed. He withdraws. In the connecting version, you lean back slightly. You let the moment breathe. You notice the tension leave his jaw. Something in him whispers, "I don't have to earn her attention right now." That's when your partner stops feeling like a problem to manage and starts feeling like a person to come home to. The repair threshold. And this is the one most couples never figure out. Most people believe this steady looking is just habit or nostalgia. You think it only matters early on. But the real truth is, his stare is often a silent attempt at repair. When emotional drift builds, words feel like minefields. So he watches instead. He's hunting for the exact micro moment where it's safe to bridge the gap. He feels the walls. You feel them too. His eyes are asking a question his pride won't voice. See the contrast clearly. The disconnecting path sounds like crossing your arms and sighing. You signal that his silence still isn't enough. He reads the tension. He retreats. The connecting path sounds like placing your hand gently on the table. You whisper, "I'm right here with you." His nervous system drops its guard completely. And when you do that, the walls between you start to come down without either of you having to say a word. The longing for witnessing. Here's the part that rewires everything. Most couples mistake his lingering look for a request. You think he wants advice. You prepare to solve his mood. Actually, he's not waiting for a strategy. He's waiting to be witnessed. Beneath the surface, he carries quiet exhaustion that doesn't need fixing. It just needs holding. His nervous system is searching for a safe container, not a conversation script. Notice how it unfolds. The disconnecting version sounds like jumping straight into troubleshooting. "Tell me what you're thinking." He feels the pressure. He shuts down. The connecting version sounds like matching his energy completely. You stay soft. You let the quiet do the work. His mind quietly notes, "She sees me, and she's not asking me to change." That's the moment the emotional tone shifts from heavy to held, and the space between you finally exhales. The quiet claim. But here's what nobody explains. Most people in relationships assume this steady gaze means apathy. You fear the spark has officially faded. In mature attachment, a long, quiet stare isn't fading. It's claiming. He's silently reaffirming his place in your orbit. His nervous system is registering real safety. He's not checking out. He's checking in at the deepest level he knows how. Emotional distance isn't like a sudden drop. It's like slow erosion you never patch. But presence rebuilds the foundation fast. Watch the shift closely. The disconnecting path assumes he's distant. You pull away first. He feels the retreat. The cycle repeats. The connecting path meets him in that space. You offer a small smile. You let the silence speak. What moves through him is a quiet, "I'm still yours." This isn't a communication hack. This is what it looks like when two emotionally available people choose presence over performance, and finally, let love work the way it was meant to. This isn't a checklist you memorize. It's an invitation to show up differently. And that changes everything about what's possible between you and the person you chose. When you internalize this, you stop reacting to his silence. You start responding to his nervous system. Your partner will feel the shift long before you say a single word. You aren't just learning a new habit. You are becoming the kind of presence that heals the space between you. The relationship you want doesn't start when you find perfect timing. It starts the moment you decide your quiet attention is the bravest love you can offer. If this resonated, tap subscribe for more real conversations about how we actually connect, stay, and grow. I'll see you in the next one.